between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Check.
Ward now. And this one is launched downfield. It connects on the deep shot. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
On to punt for the Colts.
Has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Go. Hurt.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 here. Ward. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 13-0 lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Escapes the pocket. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Roger McCreary takes it away. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
As a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down, but you know how you could tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with them, flows right with them. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Ward. It's brought in by Calvin Ridley. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Bring it, let's go. Ready.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
It is caught left side. And he gets back to the line, but no more. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
On the ready.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready. Ready.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ward now on third down. Got TK, complete. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Pollard can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Ward setting the pass. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score.
Here we go. Riggs, Lightning, AK, go street. Rig alert, Check out.
Pollard. And he gets in, touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Come on.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
Taylor. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Richardson. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the set.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Jack Panthers. Stephanie. 60 vices. 60 vices.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Ward off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock. Up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Start.
1st down throw here for Ward. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go! 19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
They'll throw, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Tag! 76. Ready?
Play action. It's Richardson. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 52 yards. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for first and 10.
Go!
Play fake. It's Richardson. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Ready? Go!
Taylor.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Let's go now!
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Ty Chandler to return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans will have a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Titans.
Ready, set! Traveler! Stephanie! Set! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready!
This is Pollard running left. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Here's Ward. Set up the screen. It's Pollard. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Now Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've got first down from the 31. Running right, here's Pollard. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Nike, Dragon 60. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Looking slant route, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone, on 1st. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Ready.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Piniero's kick is good, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Kid, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky, 7
the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here's Richardson. That's incomplete left side. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's on target to Pierce. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go, here we go. 79, 70, tempo. Ready, go. Ready,
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Escapes the defender. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, they put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
go. Ready.
Another for Pollard. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They managed 3 yards on the carry. It sets him up with third and goal at the 5.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now. And I think you believe on that side, well, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots.
And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Get up. 18 Cardinal. Get up.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Once more now, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, Richardson. Complete over the middle. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll throw again, Richardson. Forced back to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Viking 18. Ready.
Richardson will do it himself. And this will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here?
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
The kick by Patterson is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Chandler now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Handoff running right. Pollard. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
On the jump.
They're set up at the 35 now.
First down, Titans.
Cowboy 8. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 8. Check smash. Check smash. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Defense throwing blitz here. Ward. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Chandler now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Ward shaking off the pick here. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now. Rig! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
First and 10. It's Pollard. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it! Panther 60! Panther 60! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Ward's going to throw it. He's got Woodley here on the slant. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready? Check!
Tight end going in motion here. End up running left. Pollard. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Bronco, hey. Go.
Again, a run with Pollard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Ward setting the pass. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. 7, Bronco 80.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready,
From the gun, it's Ward. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Ready, set.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On the draw, the give to Pollard. It's inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready, go!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
65.
It's 3rd and 7.
Richardson on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. No, they get him yet again. Amani Hooker has it. He dodged the tackle. And the Titans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Hey, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate. Don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Here he is to throw. once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here we go, here we go.
Slot man motioned over. Here's the give to Pollard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making a 3-score game in the 4th. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First of all, you ain't fast long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Mike, that's characters, not even good actors. What's going to be the outcome? It's out of all the factors.
On the ready.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go street. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. Got to keep moving quick here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
Throwing now, Richardson. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson trying to push deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. It's picked up by the Titans. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close.